Tracee Ellis Ross. What we know Tracee Ellis Ross for? Being Diana Ross' daughter, having some yams. Yeah, back in the day, she had them cheeks. I don't know if she still got them, but she had them cheeks, man. She had them yams. Let's keep it real. She had them luscious yams. But let's get back on topic. What she was on? What was that show? Blacklist. Girlfriends. All the women love Girlfriends. I don't know why. She was trash on there, just like she was trash on this new podcast with Michelle Obama. I don't even know the name of the podcast, but it's trash. You Barack Obama wife, and you still not getting views.
And you know, as much as grief does surface for me around not having children and not having a partner, I still wouldn't want the wrong partner.
That's a great point for people to hear.
I'm not interested in that. You have to make my life better. It can't just be, you know, I'm in a relationship to be in a relationship. So even though the grief does emerge and that comes and I hold that, I think of what I've done, and I woke up every morning trying to do my best. I didn't wake up one morning and be like, I'm going to mess this day up.
That's right.
So I must be where I'm supposed to be. And I don't know. Sometimes I think of all of the things I've done, the courage that I've had to have, and what I've had to learn how to navigate as a single person with no one to hide behind.
Yeah.
And it's built a really beautiful experience around me. And I have incredible friends.
Tracee, you lonely. You lonely. You got them D'Angelo braids. You got them Allen Iverson from 2003 braids in your head. You got them Nipsey Hussle braids in your head. You is trash right now. Let's be honest. You probably got 2 dogs, 3 cats, and you lonely. You should have got with one of them old men. You talking about young man? Young man just clapping your cheeks up. That's all they want to do. They just want to say, I clapped up Tracee Ellis Ross cheeks. And you seen that with Megan Good. They're the same type, the same prototypical.
Going through the divorce, that shook me to my core. I was just like, but Lord, you asked me to be celibate and I was. You know, you told me who to marry. I married that person. I try to do everything to the best of my ability, and no, I didn't do everything perfect, but I don't know that I could have done anything different, if I'm being honest.
Stop the cap.
Anytime these women use, I want a partner. I want this. What is a partner? What is that? This is not, we're not in business. What are you talking about, a partner? With them D'Angelo braids, with them, how does it feel? I want to know what you're talking about, Tracee.
The reasons, though, because I had to ask myself that question. I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession, or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it. And
I know this off topic, but I got to speak on Michelle Obama, brother. Ain't he the biggest, fruitiest thing you ever seen in your life? Ain't he the biggest fruitcake you ever seen in your life? What are y'all doing? Who told y'all to put this together? Who's in charge of that? Barack, is you in charge of that? Do you got any say-so of that? That boy is the biggest, fruitiest Barney cake I ever seen in my life. That boy is fruit by the foot. That boy is fruit gushers fruity, ain't he? But back on you, Tracee Ellis Ross. This what happens. You need this what y'all need to do. You, Vivica Fox, Megan Good. What's the other girl name? That's with Corey. What's her name? The twin. Tia. Yeah, from Tia and Tamara. Yeah, sister, 304s. You don't know how much we don't miss ya. Yeah, y'all need to get a group together a counselor group. Yeah, throw Jada Pinkett in there too. Throw Jada in there. All y'all just get the round table back up, and just 5 miserable old ladies. Just get your roster together.
Will not do it again.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
I was going to say, so it's a generational thing. So it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
too big of a
it's
generalization.
a generalization,
Yeah.
but because I have dated men my age, there is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that.
Right, yeah.
That there's
No, I
times
hear you.
where I'll be, sitting across the table from somebody and just like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what century are you?
Like, oh my God.
Where's your horse and buggy?
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
And your bedpan.
Yeah, for real.
Chamber pot.
Yeah, your chamber pot. Your chamber pot. Like, where I'm just like, yeah, this is not a match.
Yeah.
And I have long been past the age where I feel like it's my job to teach somebody or grow them up.
Yeah.
That I'm not interested in. So, but it's interesting. I mean, there's so many different philosophies on dating. And I have.
That's what y'all is. You got your cheeks clapped up. No, you don't want, this what you don't want. You don't want authority. You don't respect authority. That's why you was trying to get them young men. But they just wanted to clap your cheeks up. And mission accomplished. They checked it off the list. Yeah, they checked it off the list. Yeah, just keep your braids in. Next time throw a wave cap over it, put a do-rag over it, because you're looking pitiful, you're looking aged out, your face ain't never been good, your face card ain't never been your face card never been there, it never been accepted, it always got declined. Your face, I think you had, and I'm not even sure 100% sure, but back in the day I think you had them cheeks. I think that's what you was more noticed. It was more noticed. You was more notice about that with your cheeks, but yeah, your face card never been there. I mean, your mama look better than you at 89. Yeah, let's get on that. Your mama look better than you at 89 years old. Your face card never been there. You, Vivica Fox, get it together. Salon Nathan, get her in there, cause y'all the same type. Y'all don't respect authority. Yeah, somebody tell you what to do, you ain't gonna go for it, and that's why you single with them braids in your head, and you gonna continue to be single with them braids in your head. Yeah, them nappy braids. Yeah, you on Michelle Obama podcast in a Walmart sweater, in a Walmart Gildan sweater, and some nappy D'Angelo braids. That's how you gonna go out. Now you want to speak up? You should have just stayed quiet. You should have just been just like Sanaa Lathan and just stay quiet. Cause you're a 304. Now you proving that you're a 3. You just basically told me I'm a 304. I enjoy getting my cheeks clapped by younger dudes. I never can get a dude my age because I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to take a back seat. I didn't want to, take a back. Sometimes you got to get out of that front seat and get in that back seat when you can't drive. And that's what you can't drive. You don't got your driver's license. You ain't staying in your lane. You ain't stopping at the red lights. You just walking around looking dusty as ever. I ain't never seen nobody this dusty talking that confident. You that dusty, Tracee, talking that confident like you talking? You need to get it together, and you need to get it together quickly before it's too late. Oh, it is too late. Because you aged out. Women like this, they ain't gonna listen. Is they too aged out? How old is Tracee? 55, 56? She too aged out. She ain't gonna respect nobody's authority. She just wanna get a cheese clap, and that's fine. Do what you do, mama. I say do what you do, mama. If you enjoy it, I love it. If you love it, I love it even more. Keep getting them cheese clap. But what you need to do is get your act together and get it together quickly. This has been another episode of The Terrell Williams TV.